Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is episode 21 of me building my Zenith CH750 cruiser. And you can't really tell it here, but the outboard flaperons are in storage behind me. And what you see me working on here is starting the inboard flaperons. So this video was shot over basically this weekend. So you'll see video from Saturday and today, Sunday. And what I did is I worked on it kind of sporadically throughout the weekend. I had other things I had to do, other responsibilities this weekend. At one point in this video, I make a rapid exit and kind of a strange edit. So if you see the doors close and lights go out temporarily, well, I'm sorry. We had a water rescue call, and when those come in, I have to pretty much quit what I'm doing immediately and head out. And so that's why you might start to think that I only have one change of clothes or one set of clothes because I'm always wearing the water rescue shirt. That's typically what I wear this time of year. So from about April to October, this is typically how I dress. It's not all that interesting of a fact. It just is because here on Oak Island we get quite a few water rescue calls in those months, and always have to be dressed for the occasion. So basically here, this is, I believe, the left side. It is. It's the left inboard aileron or flaperon. I guess technically, since it's inboard, it's more of a flap than an aileron. But it all gets combined into one piece. It's a little bit different than the outboard flaperons. It's uh, it's got an extra rib in it that the others don't have, I believe. Yeah, it does. It has an extra rib. What it doesn't have is the doublers. So it's kind of odd. I expected there to be doublers underneath the spar, and there's not. So I, I'm not a structural engineer or an aeronautical engineer. I would have thought that it would have been built in a very similar way to the outboard flaperons, but they're not. So this you do have to do a little more fabrication here than you do on the outboard side, and but it's nothing major. Don't get don't read too much into it. It's nothing to fear. There's an L angle that you have to cut, which is a reinforcement for the attachment bracket on the most inbound edge of the flaperon, and can't really finish. You can't complete that part really until you've got it skinned. So you can make the part. You can drill it where it attaches uh, to the bracket to the at the end. At the inboard end of the spar, but you can't drill the 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 ones that are vertical, the holes that are vertical, because if you did, you would drill them in the wrong place because skin has to be accounted for, and so that'll be kind of like the last thing that gets done here. But there's a lot of video here. Not a whole heck of a lot to say about it. None of this was very difficult. A little bit of measuring, quite a bit of deburring, and so it's a little bit tedious, but it's not bad. It goes together, pretty quickly. I think I'll have these inboard pieces done, these inboard flaperons, probably each one probably in the 4 to 4.5 hour range. So they go together a little bit quicker than the outboard flaperons did, and not difficult, like I said. Yeah, it just is. So the humidity is definitely higher down here now. The temperature and humidity both. And so when I go to paint things, they are taking absolutely forever to dry. or to even feel not tacky. So the primer still, the Nason primer still dries quickly, just a few minutes, especially in the sun. If Since I do most of my spraying outside, if I've got some direct sunlight, then the primer dries really super fast. The acrylic enamel, on the other hand, the black paint, takes absolutely forever to dry. So even after 24 hours, it still felt tacky to the touch, and I had to be very very careful not to touch anything that was going to be visible on the outside of the plane because it would leave little fingerprints and indentations in the paint, even 24 hours later. So definitely more difficult than when the humidity was down in the 20-30% range. Now that it's up into the 80s, I guess this paint's just going to take weeks to dry. Here's my sister-in-law. She stopped by today to take her family to the beach. There's my daughter, and so they stopped by, say hi for a little while, and check out the project, and then they were off again. And I think about this point here is where I had to book out of here for the water rescue call, or at least here shortly. Um, but hey, that's what you get when you sign up to be on a water rescue team. You get calls for water rescues, and I think that's probably about maybe about now. I don't know. I forgot exactly what time the call came in. I do know that it interrupted my airplane building time, but apparently I'm back from that call now. It's almost 7 o'clock at night, and I'm out of A4 rivets. I was shorted a little bit, so I actually called Joyce over at Zenith on Thursday, told her my predicament. They're sending me several hundred A4 rivets, no charge. They probably didn't give me quite enough because I ordered. It was weird. It was my fault, really. I mean, I ordered the tail kit and flaperons kit, something that they're not used to doing. I think they gave me enough rivets for the tail kit, and they just didn't give me any extras for the flaperons. So I ended up having enough A5s, not enough A4s. So I'm pretty much at the end of the road here, and the rivets will be in on Tuesday. So check back early in the week. I'll have these flaperons done.